Alright guys, my name is Tech. What is going on? I know I promised I was going to make more long form YouTube videos for you guys, and I'm fulfilling that that promise right now by doing that. In this video, I'm going to be telling you what is going on with Bitcoin right now. So first of all, you need to know that we just had an amazing weekly golden cross for the price of Bitcoin. Wow. And this is happening amidst all of these ETF approvals. Guess what this means for the price of Bitcoin? It means absolutely nothing. It means absolutely nothing. No, I'm kidding actually. It means something, but in the short term, it doesn't really mean much. As a matter of fact, it could be bearish. I'll explain what I'm talking about in a bit. Stay tuned and I will be right back. Alright guys, welcome back. So I have my setup here with my microphone and everything, and I'm going to bring you this cryptocurrency video today. So we're going to be discussing what is going on with Bitcoin, right? Let's get right into it straight up. Alright guys, so this is Bitcoin on the 1 week time frame, and as you can see, we've actually formed we'll call it a rising channel. And it looks really interesting. But before we get into what's going on in the chart, let me explain to you what is going on with Bitcoin. So right now, just in case you're not up to date, we've had like several ETF approvals, and this has made a lot of hype to be in the market, and a lot of people just believe that simply because we've had these ETF approvals, it means that the prices are just going to skyrocket immediately. While that is going to happen probably later on in the future, it probably would not happen immediately. And the facts are actually in the charts. Actually, when you look at it, you see that when the ETF got approved, which was earlier this year, right from then we've not really seen much bullish action. We've actually seen prices drop about 17%. Quite interesting, right? So let me explain what I think might have happened. So when it comes to trading, there's something referred to as buy the rumor and sell the news, right? So this is a situation whereby there is a news that will probably come up later, for instance the Bitcoin ETF, and instead of waiting for the news to actually drop, people start anticipating the news happening, and then they start buying up rapidly, and then when the news finally drops, like the announcement happens, they start selling, and when they sell like that, they are able to, milk a lot of money out of the market and, fuck retail investors up like you and I, excuse my French. But basically, I'm here to, put your mind at ease and tell you that this is normal in the market, and do not fall into the trap, basically. So on the chart here, just to further buttress the point that I'm trying to make, if you check my screen here, you can see something, right? I talked about this rising channel, and as you can see, the rising channel has hit just around this roof, the roof of this resistance area here. This resistance area has proven to be a pretty intensive one, in my opinion, for the fact that we've gotten rejected three times in the past. Each of those resistance led to significant dumps. If you check here, the very first one caused about a 23% dump, and the next one after that caused about 35% dump. And right after that, which was the biggest one, this one led to the entire bear market, which was about 66% dump. So if we're looking at the least, let's look at the least dump, right? The least dump was about 21%, or was it 27% now? 21%, 23%, or 24%. So let's look at this from this top of the week here all the way down. We are only about 17%. So let's see what 25% looks like. 25% puts us right at $35,000. Absolutely amazing, right? As you can see, that area is kind of where I marked to be a support level for Bitcoin if we are going to keep dropping. And I didn't even mark it because of this percentage calculation that I just did. I'm literally freestyling and doing this right now. But literally, I decided to place these areas as support levels for several other reasons, which I'm going to get into. But basically, what I'm trying to say is that we are likely to have a little bit of a correction. I mean, look at this. Like, guys, we've had like a massive run up all the way from the bottom here, all the way to this top. It's about 199%, guys. It's a lot. So definitely there should be some corrections. People will take profits. That's how these markets work, unfortunately. and the retail investors like you and I, or the newbies, unfortunately, they get caught up in these things and they are the ones to lose money the most. Unfortunately. But not you guys, because you're smarter now and you're watching this video. So, yeah, kudos to you. Anyway, so back to what we were talking about. So, yeah, I've marked these areas to be support levels. So, why did I mark these areas, right? First of all, if you look at my screen, you see that it looks like I marked only 2 places, but to be honest, I've actually marked more than 2 places. It's actually 3 places, but that's more visible on the 1 hour and the daily time frame. Okay, so let me show you the other part that I marked as a support level. I posted something like that on my Telegram. Yeah, this is the image. So this particular trade, I actually took a trade already. By the way, if you want to see every of the trades that I'm taking, you can join me in my private group where you get to see every single thing that I'm doing. Like, I'm literally posting, I'm exposing everything. Like, nothing is hidden in my private group, basically. So if you want to join there and you see everything that I'm doing, so you can click the link in the description below, or you can just send me a DM and you'll be able to join in. I'm going to send you the requirements and you'll be able to join in right immediately. But basically, I posted this and I was saying that this area here between 40,000 and 41,000 seems like a pretty good support level, and the reason for that is because there is a really heavy support area. There's a trading range, in my opinion. You can see this right here, like this. I consider this as a trading range, and very clearly we've seen that Bitcoin has bounced here like a couple of times, so definitely it might bounce again, and that was the reason for me marking this area to be a support level. But let's go back to the charts now. There are other things that we're looking at, and I'm actually leaning towards, I don't know what's in my eye. I'm actually leaning towards the prices dropping a little bit lower at this point, and I'm going to show you a couple of reasons why. All right, so let's talk fundamentals a bit. So you see BlackRock, Fidelity Investments, Grayscales, all these asset management companies, they have one duty and one duty alone, which is to make money. Okay, and how are they going to make this money? They can do it by manipulating the markets. They can do it by mostly by manipulating the market, actually. And when they're manipulating the markets, what are they trying to do? Trying to milk money. Where are they milking the money out of? Me and you, retail investors. I'm telling you guys, they're making money out of us, and they are going to manipulate the market. Basically, it's their job. I mean, some of these ETF, some of these asset management companies manage trillions of dollars. Exactly. So if you had $1 billion, you cannot move the market as much as someone who has trillions of dollars, right? You would agree with me. So definitely, they want to shake you out of the market so that they can buy your Bitcoin at cheaper prices and then sell it to you at a higher price, basically. And that's how they are able to manipulate the market every single time. And they're a lot smarter than you guys. Sorry, they're a lot smarter than us, because I'm in this with you. I'm only trying to prepare you. The best way to trade when institutional investors are coming to the market like this is not to trade against them. As a matter of fact, generally speaking, when you're trading, you trade with the whales. You don't swim against the whales. It doesn't make any sense. You do not control the market. They do. So you have to follow what they're doing. And if that makes sense. So yeah, back to the charts, right? Right now, I'm still telling you that we're looking a little bit bearish. On my screen here, I just popped up on this particular indicator, which is the MACD. And right now, you can see, if I expand this a little, you see that we are just about to have a MACD bearish cross. And that is obviously a bad thing. When that happens, it means that prices could drop lower, right? And this is the weekly time frame. You have to keep that in mind. For the fact that it's a weekly time frame makes it a lot more significant and important to pay attention to. So yeah, you can't even ignore that. And also there is the RSI as well. The RSI has actually just had a dump to the lower side after being in overbought territory for a very long time. So yeah, the RSI here, we were actually in overbought territories from October 2023 all the way to January of 2024, 1st of January actually, and then we had a dump. So yeah, basically, what I'm saying here, I'm still saying that prices could drop at least to like 35k or 36k or maybe even 37k. But that area is where I'm looking at basically. But that does not mean that I can't take short-term trades. I'm just pointing out the areas where I'll be buying a lot of crypto. I hope that makes sense to you. So guys, I've actually made up my mind not to take too many short positions, but there's a way this chart to play out that I may eventually end up taking that short position because I don't like missing out on any form of opportunity basically. But long term, you have to keep in mind that Bitcoin is bullish. The market cycle has not changed. If you want to know more about the market cycles, you need to watch my previous video and the one I did last year, in January last year as well. That's all for now, guys. I will see you in the very next video. I'm keeping to my promises by making YouTube videos. So guys, if you appreciate this, smash the like button, subscribe, share, and do all that nice stuff. All right, I'll see you in the next one.